This leads us to putting in ample time. Putting in ample time is very serious. It's the linchpin. It keeps the wheels from coming off. Anyone who tells you that you can get rich overnight or that a great accomplishment was quick and easy, ignore them. All great accomplishments require adequate amounts of time. There's a universal law that all things change over time. Organisms on Earth didn't just change overnight. Charles Darwin's study of finches turned up at least a dozen major variations of the bird, but all highly adapted to different food sources. But they didn't exist because they developed the different beaks in a short period. It was a matter of time. If you watch professional players in any sport, many of them become not a little better from year to year and season to season, but dramatically better at their craft because they put ample time in perfecting their craft. You didn't learn to tie your shoes at the level you do now because it was such an easy task. Yet you've been tying your shoes, hopefully, since you were a child. It took time. In 1980, brothers Hewitt and Stuart Dreyfus proposed the Dreyfus model of skill acquisition, in which they outlined that a student passes through 5 distinct stages: novice, competence, proficiency, expertise, and mastery when learning a skill. And the mental functions involved in this progression are recollection, recognition, decision, and awareness. At each step in moving from novice to competent, to proficient, and on to expert and mastery, there's a certain amount of time for learning to take place in order for intuition to be the guide in behaviors. Even the simplest of tasks, such as walking, talking, and writing, which many of us take for granted, require ample time for development. There's even a line in the 2000 romantic drama film starring Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps, in which Omar, or Quincy as he is cast in the movie, is considering entering the NBA early in his college basketball career, when his father, who has spent many years in the NBA and has mastery, informs Quincy to stay in school and give himself time to develop. Needless to say, Quincy didn't heed his father's wise advice, and his NBA career ended abruptly. Ample time is equivalent to discipline. Losing the weight or starting that business you've always wanted requires time. It requires discipline, which is the sister of commitment. With ample time applied to any goal, it will eventually become a reality. Just know that all things change over time, and in order to make the strides you so adamantly seek in your life,